Go. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back. Today we have a new toy to review. So we are not going to be reviewing any of the Takata Transformers Prime figures because I know a lot of other people do or have reviewed these, but they are really cool toys. I haven't seen the new ones that's coming out. The new ones will be coming to Japan in a week or two. Today we'll be reviewing Kamen Rider figure, but before I do, I want to say somebody in Williamsville, New York loves you. I'm saying this to you because maybe you might be annoyed that, hey, how can I not get this toy? I'm not able to buy this toy cheaply, easily, or I just don't like toys. Well, think on the bright side. On the bright side, somebody in Williamsville, New York loves you. I don't know who, but I'm sure someone does. Today we will be reviewing a Kamen Rider Fourze character that came out today in the toys, although he's been in the show for a little bit over a month. Here's the other cast that have come out. Here is Base State, Elect State, Fire State, Special Movie Exclusive Rocket State, and his buddy, Mitya. Mitya is going to be doing a new power-up soon, as I'm sure if you're a fan of the show you know. And a toy will be coming out for him, which I'll probably be doing a review for as well. Removing these figures, today I'll be doing a review of Kamen Rider Fourze Magnetstate. Okay, so this is the box. Sorry, the box is open a little bit, I hope you don't mind. So let's take a look. I was really excited when I first saw the design of the figure because he looks really kind of buffed and reminds me of Juggernaut, the helmet, the Juggernaut from X-Men Marvel character line. And I kind of like that design, such as Hulkbuster, Iron Man, and so forth. Alright, so he comes with two modules that are not the magnetic ones as well. He comes with hand module. I do not know when they will be releasing Magic Hand module or some of the other modules that are shown on the TV. Actually, the website presents an image of a toy of Magic Hand and the other modules that are not with these toys. So I don't know when they'll be released because there are toys of them. Comes with also a wheel module, magnet module, and the figure itself. The price tag was about $22. $22 is a basic price for an action figure in Japan, whereas maybe a Spider-Man or a Batman figure in America would run you about $8 to $10 or less. $20 is a basic price. Actually, some stores I saw was charging $30, but just keep that in mind when you go online and you find how much they are charging. Someone pointed out that on eBay they charge like $50 or something, so just want to let you know they aren't very cheap themselves and somebody wants to double their price back. Okay, on the side of the box here is the wheel module. Okay, the other side of the box, the hand module. On the back of the box we show the magnetic cannons floating in front of the figure. They do not float, but still it's kind of a cool image doing the limit break super maneuver. Below this is a picture that shows the articulation of the hand module. The limb is very well articulated, has a lot of swivel joints. The wheel has, well, it is a wheel. Okay. On this side of the box, we show all the figures using interchangeable weapons, except for Mitya, who's on his bike. Okay, now on the bottom is just the name of the figure. Kamen Rider Fourze FMCS 05 Magnetstate, and on the top Now let's take a look at the figure itself. One of the things I like to do is quickly show you an image of both these forms together. Oh, like all Kamen Rider or Bandai figures, they're in a plastic case that has just a removable top. Standing here, compared to base state. Now, due to Magnetstate design, he does not have any kind of neck joint. In other words, his head is perfectly stationed. Okay? And he also have moving shoulder blades. Shoulder pads, I'm sorry. Shoulder pads. Unfortunately, not just because of the shoulder pads, but because of this harness, he is not able to move his arms completely up. In fact, this is as much of a distance I'm able to pull up. And behind is practically none. Okay? Other than that, he has the same articulation points as the previous figures, such as he has a bicep swivel joint, he has elbow. It seems like he has yes, he does. He has two elbow joints. As you see, a screw here and a screw here. He has an inner elbow, so he can go a little closer to hold his magnetic controller rods. And then he has wrist movements. So, excuse me. And he also has articulation with the hand. Two fingers split that can be moved. His waist can be moved as well, and his legs are on a ball joint. His thigh has a swivel joint. His knee only has one joint, and the foot can move all the way down like this and move back and be swiveled around if you're careful enough. One thing that I found that's kind of cool, it's also with the figures that have a ball joint as well. If this falls from your shelf, or if it falls, sometimes the leg might pop out. If that happens, just clip it back in. That's the cool part of it. Whereas before, it just kind of dawned on me. Before they had a design flaw with the elbow, is that if you pulled it too hard, it broke here. Maybe that's why they got an extra joint here. Maybe. Alright, that's kind of cool. Maybe. I love it how when toys continue to evolve in small ways. Let's take a look at the smaller modules first before we go into the canon. Let's attach the hand module. Now, the hand module on this side is completely solid, but on this side you can see holes. But after these holes is where they have this roller joint. So if you need to, you could just move it around. The hand is as articulated as a figure. Okay, so you can move and such. That's it. Okay. All right. Next is the wheel module. To put this on, you bend this down a little bit, put it into the hole, and you slide it in. Whoa. Sorry, a little bit of a misstep there. Okay, now it is a wheel, so he doesn't really have a good way to just pose like that. So you might want to find some way to get him to be on balance, but it's kind of difficult. I was able to do it. Okay, using a leverage and flip. So keep that in mind. When we move this wheel and the hand. Now let's take a look at the magnet itself. Now, unlike some American toys where they do employ magnets for their gimmicks, it would have been nice if they used magnets here, but they didn't. But this is how they are these two magnets are attached. They have a little pig right here. Okay. The red side has a hole, and the blue has a peg. You attach it as such. They also have small triggers. And these small triggers, when you are going to place these on his shoulders, you can put the triggers down. Now, one thing that's interesting, as you might see these indents on the side. That is how these things are attached. To be a lot clearer, I have an image to show you. This is from the instructions. Inside the shoulder there are pins that allows a connection to the cannon. It also allows the cannon to be lifted up at an angle or straight down, straight horizontally. And that is the figure itself. I really like this form. I was really excited to see it, and I was sort of surprised and somewhat disappointed, sadly, when I found out this figure was coming out first. Although this guy was released and introduced, I think, first. Well, he was leaked at least first. He was leaked or rumored to be first. I'm almost out of time. I got about 11 more minutes. I'm done with this. So I quickly want to show you something else I picked up at the toy store that I thought was kind of neat. Boo Boo. This commercial is played endlessly during the Kamen Rider TV show. If you watch it in Japan. I know many of you watch it on the internet, so you probably have not seen the commercial. But it's a car that transforms into another kind of car. Or they have trains that change into another kind of train. Kind of, yeah, it's novelty and kids like it. I found it for like a couple dollars and I decided to buy it. Not really related to any franchise or Kamen Rider. Okay. So you put this, and lift up the front, lift up this, turn around. Hey, it's kind of a neat little gimmicky toy. Considering that this is created by Bandai, which is the same company that has made some really bad transformations in the past with Digimon and other franchises. So I think this is kind of a neat little thing. If a company like Takara or Hasbro did something like this, it would be kind of a cop-out. But Bandai is kind of neat. Anyways, that's all for today. If you want to comment, please comment. I will approve as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Oh.